Real friends do not exist. Now, what do I mean by that? Okay, so I'm just gonna understand that sometimes we need to work with people we don't like, but at the same time, you can't really call them your friend. And friendship should be put in the end, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he's definitely on point. You don't want to start shit with people, but here's the bad thing about having too many friends. It's sometimes it can get too much drama and get leaked. You know, there's a lot of this dumb shit that goes around with it. And as far as that having fun thing about the reason why having friends is, they take you to all these places. And I'm like, to me, it's a little extra. It's extra to me because you don't need. I've had great time with people when we were just doing nothing but fucking around. When these people took me to fucking amusement parks, they took me to everywhere, and I was having more fun just chilling with my friends, just smoking weed and just talking about dumb shit. To be honest, we're having intellectual conversations. We're having deep conversations that a lot of other friends I talked to couldn't have because they wanted to keep everything positive and stuff like that, even though they know that life isn't all about that. But where am I getting at? I'm talking about true friends who actually care about you, who are gonna be there for you no matter what. Man, I'm gonna put it like this, man. I stopped believing in that because I had one person that I called my best friend. One person that helped me through thick and thin, who helped me through all my family problems, even when he had responsibilities, who had all that shit. And here was what happened, bro. I used to always complain to him that, oh, I'm such an anime nerd. Oh, I can't get pussy. This was back in my incel days. And he was there, and he was all like, man, bitches ain't shit, and stuff like that. It's all about, because the thing is, me and him were both working hard on our purpose. And, I was just tired because I thought I should have one by now, and he was all like, man, they're overrated and shit like that. He really never really had one. He was one of those guys who so into nerd stuff that he didn't want to listen to girls talk. He didn't want to do this and that. And he's like, oh, you're complaining about fucking nothing, dude, and shit like that. And then it struck him once he actually got into the real world and he sees how, like, quote unquote hardcore this shit really can be. And he got devastated because he got dominated by some other male who had what he wanted, who was living out the porno fantasies in front of his face. And what happened was all this damn shit, and he was literally my best friend. Like, he would go out of his way to come see me. Like, we both loved the same thing. We both were hard on our purpose, and the number one thing I was complaining about, once it happened to him, he wasn't my friend anymore. In layman terms, my best friend sold me for pussy. And yeah, so it's like, what is a real friend? Like, if that shit ended as soon as he realized that it wasn't such an exaggeration, and so why should I believe in that? And I've had a lot of acquaintances today. I never get too close to anyone ever since then. Like, I always now like I'm always level headed. I know how to make friends. I could go out if I wanted to. Like, I have a lot of charisma. I have a lot of people always wondering, like, oh, why don't you ever go out? Why don't you ever make friends? Because I don't want to be taken advantage of. And I realized I was telling my other friend at work that, yo, if you want to save money, go go out by yourself and just do a little things that's like on your purpose, but don't go out with hella friends because they're gonna make you buy hella shit and stuff like that, and they're gonna take you away from your purpose. And that's what I've been saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, if they're really your friend and shit like that, they wouldn't make you spend all that money and stuff like that. In fact, they would give you an opportunity to make some legit cash. They would put you on the stuff and give you new opportunities instead of actually like just wasting time. But you know what I'm getting at. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have fun occasionally here and there, but when you're constantly saving money, you see, here's what happened. There was this hoe that got me sideways on Instagram. You like thinking that, telling me straight the fuck up that, yo, oh, you should go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love, she didn't say that specifically, but basically what she's saying is she realized I was getting money now. So she wanted me to go out. She wanted me to take her to all these places and shit, but she didn't say that directly. What she did, she knew I was too smart for that, so she said, oh, I like people who express themselves in different ways, outside. I told her, yeah, I know what the fuck you're doing. Like, you know, I want to save up, so you want me to go out of my way for you, knowing that you're a used up dot. So it's like, whatever, man. Like, I don't believe in true friendship. Like, I have, like, little to none friends nowadays, but it's not because I can't make friends, it's because I don't trust anyone. Like, I learned not to trust anyone. Even in terms of business, I've learned not to trust people, and I've learned that when you're an upcoming entrepreneur and you want people to stick with your business, that is a very hard thing to do, because that's how a lot of businesses fall apart. I've been in a lot of internet groups, and my brother also has made his own crew, but they didn't stick together, and therefore the business tore apart. You know, what is a friend without loyalty? And not a friend at all. And as much as I love shonen manga, and shonen manga is basically made for like people who are like 15, and so that once you grow older, you realize what true friendship is, and you realize that, oh, that believe it, that about, yo, you should chase after your friends, you should go out of your way for them. Well, they're not gonna do the same for you. That's shonen. That's not reality, buddy. And so this is MGTOW. This is why I'm saying like true friends don't exist.